In the town of New Longoro, central Ghana, these farmers are harvesting a crop they say has changed their fortunes. That crop is Moringa, a protein and mineral-rich plant whose seeds and leaves are what this entrepreneur says has helped him build a company that takes care of its own.
Ayeko.
My name is Kwame Williams. I'm the co-founder and CEO of True Moringa.
You're so fast.
True Moringa is a for-profit social enterprise on a mission to lift farmers out of poverty. We're the leading supplier of organic regenerative certified moringa, herbs, and spices from Ghana to the world.
You can see my usefulness is really on spreadsheets, not on the farm.
An aerospace engineering graduate from MIT who moved to the US from Ghana at 8 years old, Williams says social impact entrepreneurship wasn't the plan for him or his co-founder.
True Moringa is actually a class project that spun out of a course at MIT called D-Lab. My co-founder, Emily Cunningham, was studying at Harvard and she was studying economics. Both of us, through different experiences throughout university, realized that what we were studying was so disconnected from people living in rural communities, facing hunger and poverty every day.
That idea became True Moringa, a brand making vegan skincare and wellness products from the moringa tree, while supporting Ghanaian farmers with training, income, and sustainable farming.
Fundamentally, people living in rural communities all across Ghana and the African continent are so blessed, but they have so little. And so we said, how do we really build the bridge and the connections? And that idea went from class project to now a social enterprise that we registered. And the fundamental goal was, if I'm going to leave aerospace engineering and go to agriculture, if Emily is going to leave Harvard Econ and jump into agriculture, then we should make it count. When we looked into the science, we realized that the leaves of the moringa tree, gram for gram, contain more iron than spinach, calcium than milk, protein than yogurt. The seeds of the tree contained a deeply moisturizing oil that outperformed argan, coconut, and shea. And so at the end of the day, farmers ask us, can you help us make money from this tree?
The answer, Williams says, was yes. And since 2014, he says they've developed a system to make sure all involved reap the benefits.
True Moringa's model can really be broken down into kind of 4 core pillars. We partner with rural farmers to save, to plant, to process, and sell.
It all begins at True Moringa's 250-acre solar-powered farm in New Longoro.
Today's harvest day, which is everyone's favorite day. Here, all the baskets that they have packed full of fresh moringa leaves gets emptied and weighed. So the farmers know what they harvested, and farmers are actually paid, right, as farmers from their produce.
The average income of the women that we serve here in this community of New Longoro in Ghana is $100 a year. We're talking about ultra poverty, less than 35 cents per day.
For workers, the impact goes beyond what they earn.
I've worked with True Moringa for 7 years. True Moringa has helped the community, both the young and the aged, because through what we get from them, we've been able to educate our children and even get medical care.
We want the community to grow to a particular level. So we are bringing out that kind of poverty thing to the middle income.
I've been able to buy a plot of land that I'm building, and it's through them, True Moringa, I am able to establish it.
We're also financing our farmers to help them cover their inputs so that they can actually cultivate high-value crops.
About 400 kilometers away from the farm, in a processing facility an hour from Ghana's capital, Accra, the harvest of leaves and seeds is transformed into a range of products.
We believe what's grown in Ghana should also be processed in Ghana, sold and enjoyed in Ghana, not just exported to the world. And so we believe and have built out the manufacturing to process moringa seeds into oil here in Ghana, moringa leaves into powder here in Ghana, and create all the lines of products that our customers know and love.
About 400 kilometers away from the farm, in a processing facility an hour from Ghana's capital, Accra, the harvest of leaves and seeds is transformed into a range of products.
The hard work from our farmers and from our factory team ends up in 25 kg craft bags packed full of our hero ingredient, moringa leaf powder. These pallets here are actually all committed to a customer in the US and in Germany.
True Moringa brand is sold here in Ghana across a few retailers and exported and sold largely in the US online, but then also in retail partners like Whole Foods Market, Macy's.com, and other online retailers. From founding to now, we've actually sold over 1 million units of products, export over 100 metric tons. We're excited to be in a growth phase as a business. We're on pace to have planted 10 million trees this year, build a second factory, scale our jobs. It's great news, not just for the business, but also for the people we exist to serve, our farmers.
William says the landscape and outlook for companies like theirs is changing.
10 plus years in, we realized that there's amazing value in more than moringa. And so we've leaned into a farming practice called regenerative farming or regenerative agriculture, and really leaning into the niche of herbs, superfoods, herbs, and spices. So we're scaling beyond moringa.
William says the next phase is pouring into a new generation of impact entrepreneurs as True Moringa charts a new path for itself.
Our vision at True Moringa is really to shine a light on best practices in building a social enterprise. Things are changing and changing at the right time because we have large needs here in Ghana and on the continent. It's just about how do we connect the dots in a way that now really catapults people and also creates wellness for the planet.